Hi, welcome. What we're going to talk about today is how to do a heading for the High Court. You start off with this bit at the top. Oops. In the High Court of South Africa. The headings have recently changed, and nowadays we have one High Court with different divisions. It was always a question whether we had many or one. So they decided we have one with different divisions. So, for example, if it's in Cape Town, the Western Cape Division, Cape Town. Now this stuff should be in bold and it should be centered. And I usually do my stuff in Arial 12. It just looks right. Then the case number goes at this side. Case number. If you know what it is, you put it in here. Like for example when you're responding. Now it's obviously got to fit in on this side. So if it goes to the next line, it's gone too far. But it should be as far right as you can go here. And then this in the matter between colon and then whoever it is. In there. Or actually let me give you another one. If you're being sued by FNB, it will come as First Rand Bank because FNB is just a division of First Rand Bank. So it's the kind of thing you've got to be a little bit careful about. Some people put these things here in bold. You can if you like, but my senior counsel friend puts them just in capitals and not bold, so I think that's a better practice. Now notice that Word converts it to and with a capital. It should be small. And then you put the person's name with the surname first and then the first name. Notice defendant, not defendant. And then you have to space this so that it goes to the end of the line, and I don't know why it's doing this. Yeah, you've got to, so obviously you can't have it like this, you've got to have it right there, and then you can go so that it, yeah, that's a bit right, eh? So the only time you put in an and is here if you were making a hypothetical then you don't put an and between them. And then if you're putting a second one, of course, this one has to become the first. Okay, so the only and's there's no and between these two. Some people put registration numbers and ID numbers here. I don't think that's a good idea. I think you're better putting it down further down when you're talking about the parties in the actual body of the document. The parties are ID number of their company registration number. Now all I'm doing here is I'm pressing shift and at my computer it's above the minus sign, the underline. Word works in a very strange way, but you kind of get used to it. So you put in these things which are called tram lines. Now, in this case, this is a plea. So you put in plea here, and then you center it at the top like that. Now, if this was a summons, so I didn't know what the case number was at the moment, then I'd have left this blank, but I'd still have put in 14. And that basically is how to draft the heading. Note that this has changed. So if you see different things here, then know that it's changed in the last few years. If you're doing in Gauteng, you can do this way, or you can do this way, obviously. and the same applies for most places. As I say, you can put these in bold if you like, but you don't have to. I think there's an extra space in there, which is why I was underlining it. But now to get this to the end, you have to go like that. And that's it. So this has got to be right justified. This has got to be left justified. And that is how to form a heading.